Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all happy and well. In today's video we're going to be looking at 5 myths of Tyrannosaurus Rex. So without further ado, let's do this. Number 1. T-Rex couldn't roar. Think of any film or production involving the great tyrant lizard and you'd be hearing that almighty distinct roar. But how true to science is it? Well, not very, I'm sorry to say. The fact is that T-Rex, along with many other theropod dinosaurs, lacked a syrinx, a distinct vocal organ found in common modern day birds today. It was an evolutionary trait. T-Rex didn't have one. Instead, they used their esophagus to inhale air and distribute it around internal organs, and when expelled, the air would bounce off interior tissue, creating low frequency sounds. Whilst this isn't as extravagant as a distinct roar, it would still have been terrifying, and the noise would have travelled for miles thanks to the low frequency. Pretty cool, eh? I've recently done a video on what the sounds may have sounded like, and I will pop a link above if you're keen to see more. Coming in at number 2, T-Rex could not run. Remember that epic scene in the film Jurassic Park where Rexy is in hot pursuit of Dr. Ian Malcolm, Ellie Sadler and Robert Muldoon? She was clocked at 30 miles per hour. It's true, John Hammond even says it in the film.
Well, we clocked the T-Rex to 32 miles an hour.
But according to recent research, that wouldn't have happened. Scientists are now saying that T-Rex reached speeds of up to 12 to 15 miles per hour, and if they were to have moved any faster, their leg bones would have simply snapped, leaving the question on how it caught its prey. Or did it just scavenge? Well, all in good time, stay tuned. At number 3, T-Rex had excellent vision.
Don't move. Can't see us if we don't move.
No, sorry Alan. T-Rex had amazing binocular vision, and after some tests carried out on the skull of a T-Rex and using sights and visions in modern day birds and reptiles, it's thought that T-Rex had a vision span of up to 15 kilometers. Bearing in mind the average human has a vision distance range of up to 3 miles, this means T-Rex would have seen you before you'd have seen him. Not to mention, also in that scene, T-Rex also had an acute sense of smell. Yep, even if those tennis ball sized eyes from Specsavers wasn't enough, Rexy would have definitely have smelled Alan. Number 4, T-Rex would have made the ground shake. It's a common misconception that a T-Rex in any movie or film when moving makes the ground shake, and it's just for the film's movie effect. But it's probably the one and only accurate portrayal of the ancient reptile, full stop. Think about it, you're talking of a 9-ton animal that had a footprint impact of 117 newtons of force. It wouldn't have just made the ground shake, but if it stood right next to you, it would have thundered, causing you to become completely disorientated as the amount of force travelled up through your legs and up through your spine. Yep, that bit in films is certainly true. Now, before our last myth about T-Rex, I'd like to say a great big thank you for clicking on this video to start, and to ask you if you've enjoyed this content. Would you like to see more dino stuff? Please consider liking the video and subscribing to show your support. It really helps the channel grow and to help produce more content for the future. But without further ado, it's number 5. Number 5, T-Rex was not a scavenger. This has been one of the most debated subjects in the world of paleontology for almost 25 years. But however, recently in a paper written by paleontologist Robert L. Puma from the Palm Beach Museum, a T-Rex tooth was found embedded in the tail of a hadrosaur. However, the fossil has now unearthed a secret. When the hadrosaur was bitten by T-Rex, it survived. We know this by the way that the bone had healed itself by fusing itself together, meaning T-Rex was hunting live prey. However, I'm a firm believer that T-Rex was like any other successful predator. It both hunted and fed on scavenged food. It's a common trait in the animal kingdom even today, and if it works, then why change it? What do you think? I'd be keen to know, so please leave a comment below. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you on the next one.